Let's look at solving exercise 9 from section 9.1. This is actually problem 5 in the section 9.1 homework, but it's number 9 in the electronic or printed textbook. So exercise 9.1.9. Here we want to solve the quadratic equation x minus 8, that quantity is squared, equal to 441. And we're going to solve this using the square root property. So let's take a look at what that looks like. Okay, so the square root property tells me that I can lose this exponent of 2 on the left. So instead of having the square of x minus 8, I can just have x minus 8 if I apply plus or minus square root to this constant on the right side of the equation. So I'm not ready to do this until I have an isolated square of either a variable or an expression on the left or on one side of the equals and a constant on the other side. And so the square root of 441 is 21. So x minus 8 equals plus or minus 21. So I'm going to add an 8 to both sides to simplify this. So I'm going to add an 8 to the left and to the right. And normally when you have this type of situation and you either add or subtract some constant to isolate the variable, that constant goes in front of the plus or minus. And it's important to understand that this means x is 8 minus 21, which is a negative 13, or x is 8 plus 21, which is 29. If I'm giving the solution set, then the solution set for this equation is the set that contains these two numbers, negative 13 and 29. And it's certainly a lot easier to solve the equation this way as opposed to squaring out the expression x minus 8, combining like terms, getting this in standard form by subtracting 441 from both sides, and then either solving by factoring, which won't always be possible, or by completing the square. It's definitely, or by the quadratic formula. So it's definitely easier to use the square root property in this case. All right, so let's go put those solutions into our solution set. Negative 13 separated from 29 with a comma. And my math lab already has the braces in. All right, and this is how I would work number 9 from the section 9.1 homework. And remember, this is number 9 from the text, number 5 in the actual homework assignment.